What up, it's your boy Zeals back in here. How you guys doing? I'm still recovering from a flu, but I'm here for you guys and I'm hyped as fuck. I mean like shoutcaster hyped. Now before you guys get the wrong picture about me, none of these footages today are from my account. Hell, when's the last time you guys see me on my account or playing? I'm flying all over the world getting these clips for you guys. It's me testing and actually playing on their account, but once again, not on my account. So shout out to my homeboy Monkey, Lycon, and Little Beatty for letting me test this shit out. How damn I knew Monkey was close to double E3 bell ring, but damn, my mouth dropped to the equator and my balls as well, boys. I don't even have money to spend for the last 2 months. I spent zero last week, and this week I can't even afford a $69.99 pack since I'm upgrading my hardware, so you don't have to wait like 12 hours to see my video. It takes so long with my old system. So take out your wallet if you appreciate, by the way. Nah, I'm just kidding. But damn, I gotta love and hate these whales. Lycon, you too, man. E3 Horus first day of release like a bala. But seriously guys, I missed my coworker's birthday party for this, guys. It's Friday night. Can I get some thumbs up and some subs? She literally asked me, "You coming, right?" I said, "Bro, it's Friday." And she's like, "Yeah, so what?" I'm like, "Don't you know what date it is?" And she's like, "Yeah, it's Friday." I said, "No, it's video day." She's like, "What?" I'm like, "It's fucking YouTube video day." Anyways, let's get it. Let's zoom quickly through this week's events. We got tons of them this week for both paying customers and free to play to enjoy. First, we got the summoning event, same usual 500 to complete, and you can loop it 4 times. Summoning Horus or opening him out of shard form gives 3-star armor set. The $69.99 Thanksgiving package is in my opinion worth it, as Horus is a good newly released hero and you receive 3-star armor for opening it up, 3k gems, and that you'll need for blacksmith event, and 30 additional scrolls. That sounds pretty good to me in terms of idle heroes value. Make sure you guys pick up the in-game mail for the compensation the developers have given out and purchased at the Maple Leaf Cottage. But for those of you who already spent it and were close to a hero copy, god damn, that stings. Harvest Treasure and Thanksgiving Dinner is basically another campaign and daily login tokens to use to claim prizes like free gems, profit orb, orange artifact shards, etc. For free to play, don't expect the last tiers of rewards and don't feel too bad about it, as the artifact is there for purchase for feathers if you really want that shit. Of course, whales will buy out all the packs, as you see Monkey here. I can't even buy one, boys. Feels bad, man. As for buying all the packs, they'll stay ahead, and that's part of nature. As for the blacksmith event, I got all the sets now, so I'll probably grab an extra ranger set since I'm rocking lots of rangers. Anyways, I'll go over more in detail in tomorrow's Flamestrike review video. As soon as I got up, Discord has gone 200 lines per minute, and the number one question I got was, how good is Horus and can I do a review? You're goddamn right, I'm doing a review. Honestly, let's be real and compare this fair and simple. If you're buying scrolls or using scrolls to replace your Jara with Horus, then yeah, he's goddamn good. However, if you're not aiming for Rainbow and you're aiming more towards, say, Redemption or GVE, then the simple answer is no, unless you're shooting for fodder and other heroes. And here's why. You got the background B-roll clips and they are part of the 7 hours these players have given me to test. Got it, boys? 7 hours. Now, like I said, if you're looking to fill a hole in your shadow faction for endgame Rainbow Aura, whether you got Jara or Kameth, then yeah, Horus will be a goddamn upgrade. However, is he worth hundreds of scrolls and dollars for chasing when Christmas is literally right around the corner? For me, that's a no. Not just a no, but a hell no. I'm more hyped about Flamestrike, which I'll cover tomorrow's video, than the new hero himself. He seems a little bit too tad overhyped. Now listen up, boys. Now I got to provide a good enough argument for you loyal viewers out there that's literally holding your Apple Store or Play Store card or credit card. I know you've seen tons of Reddit and Chinese forum clips, pics of combat results that doesn't show a thing, but honestly none of those clips had comps worthy of calling endgame or near endgame. So I didn't want to drop to that level and show you guys some no synergy clips, and instead provide one of the best meta Redemption vs Rainbow, and you can judge for yourself in PvP. Now, as you guys enjoy these awesome, unedited, unfiltered fights, because I know you keyboard warriors are about to say, well, you just picked the best fights, let's go over why Horus is good and what his weaknesses are. The one advantage this hero has is his versatility, and for certain nobody should tell you that one stone or one artifact fits all on this hero in particular. there are at least 3 major setups. 1 for maximum damage, attack, crit. 2 for sustain and damage, HP and block. And 3 for late round meta, HP damage reduction. So in an endgame PvP Rainbow aura, Horus will be brought because of how durable Rainbow is at the moment. Matches can be decided in the earlier rounds, however, oftentimes they are decided in the last 5 to 7 rounds. Why am I talking about this? Because I'm explaining his role and the shoes to fill currently in the meta. Now if you're on a newer server or on a server where it's a transitional meta, most matches are decided in 4 rounds. Then you can build Horus to fit a more squishier and burstier role, which of course comes with some inconsistency whenever you aim for burst. Then if you bring it with the intention of letting your hero survive all 15 rounds of the current meta, you need to opt in with some defensive since he has no built-in damage reduction. Also, his CC immunity needs to ramp up over time. About 5 to 7 rounds, he's good to go. And honestly, him being in CC isn't too detrimental in earlier rounds since his last passive does work while sitting in CC, and also building up stacks from his second passive of attack, control immunity, and crit damage with every hero using their actives, whether it be allies or enemies. Now, people believe that HP is the way to build his last passive's damage, which is 20% of his current HP, meaning how much green bar the hero has in numerical value. While HP does boost this last passive, guess what? So does attack. As you see in this broken space footage, once again, one of the best and most controlled setting for testing, the attack boosts from Deer active, Bellring's active, his own second passive stacks give him bigger counter attack. Why? Because attack gives a higher cap damage. So this is why in PvE attack is important, but wait for it boys. Here's a catch that y'all skipped out on. Shame on you. Nah, I'm just kidding. I love you guys and that's why you got me. However, in PvP with rampant attack reduction, god damn, how many times I have to say this in almost all my videos? Because of attack reduction, his last passive and his active skill max HP damage portion can be neutralized. I swear DH Games said Sia was gonna get owned by Horus or something along those lines in the trailer. I guess not, huh? Still, HP is good in helping him survive to the later rounds to do what he's designed to do, which is getting stronger and more punishing as him and his teammates sustains and survives longer and longer to the later rounds where Horus hopefully tips the tides. But what are the best ways to go about this in the stone and artifact department? Like I said, it really depends on how your team functions versus your enemies. So in a typical slot 1 environment, it's viable to go HP block stone, which is 110% block, 85% block versus current meta mages. As a reminder, block doesn't have a cap voice. And for artifact, you can go Magic Stone Sword if you can spare one. If not, Fearless Armor or Withered Armor, the Shadow Faction exclusive artifact. Of course, Augustus is great, but I feel that the speed and 10% of the block is wasted, and most importantly, Horus doesn't have any built-in damage reduction, and he needs that if you are using him for the role of late round finisher. So the stone choices and artifact really depends on your team and your opponent. If you have to give Magic Stone Sword to Bellring, then HP Stone with Augustus, or even attack with Augustus on Horus. Or if you can't afford to give Augustus on Horus, vice versa, you have to fine-tune him for best results. It all really depends, guys. Like, you can't just rock attack all the time because it depends on your server's meta, right? If you have a lot of attack reducers then or a lot of Sias around, he's just gonna punish Horus. I will list all the stones and artifacts in the coming tier list update version 1.3, so stay tuned for that at playidleheroes.com or at my Patreon page. If you're running Sia and Horus, you need to try both of them in slot 1, and like I said, it all depends on how much attack reduction Horus eats, meaning how much attack reduction is in your server meta. Once again, if he's eating a lot, then his last passive counterattack effect doesn't really dent a well-built attack reduction, attack steal, utility sustain team as you're seeing. As far as testing goes, rather than just throwing combat result screens at you guys, his last passive, the counterattack, doesn't crit, doesn't work with skill damage, holy damage, doesn't work with Heart Watcher, cruise, or armor break, armor reduction, or damage reduction. It's literally 20% of his current HP, but with a cap that's dictated by 1000% of his attack, or attack value times 10. Lower his attack, lower his scary counterattack passive. How so very important attack reduce steal is still in the current meta. As for his basic attack, it hits all backline enemies. As for his active attack, the 206% of attack part of his damage is affected by crit damage, skill damage, armor break, armor reduction, weaken from crews, heart watcher mark, holy damage, and damage reduction. His bleed is minuscule. It follows same principles of dots in this game. However, like Omnivore and Barrier, the 50% of enemies max HP to the frontline targets that he may hit is not affected by damage reduction, armor break, armor reduction, crit damage, skill damage, holy damage, weaken from crews, heart watcher mark. Yes, it's all been tested. Goddamn, you guys making me fucking rap today. Only thing that affects it is Horus's total attack value. Once again, prone to attack reduced. God, man, I sound so repetitive. Alright, so don't say this was complicated. I'm trying to simplify it for you guys, alright? Okay, so if you have any questions, leave it down below. Of course, being HP built, and especially in earlier rounds with few amounts of stacks from his second passive, his active hitting backline targets will crit for teeny amounts since he doesn't have a lot of multipliers like Scary or the new Flame Strike. It'll build over time though, and especially will be a lot scarier with burst stones and artifacts. Overall, Horus is like most other heroes in this game. He is weak against attack reduce, attack steal, lacks utility, lacks CC, doesn't really bring something cool or special to the team other than consistent damage, which can be countered for now. So if you do need him for that consistent damage and being tanky and, you know, sustainable, then opt in for that, right? And yes, being CC'd will lower his damage. Having no damage reduction will get him blown up. His counter attack alone can't carry him, especially with the attack reduce meta. If there's anything I missed, I'll make sure to cover it in the next video. I usually do, like, you know, not just one, but like up to 7 videos covering a hero. As for PvE, he does good AoE and single target, but it's not mind-blowing like multi-scaries. That PvE throne won't be contested once again. I predict the same for Aspen, as Valkyrie has her dominance there, and the nodes she struggles against are not something Horus can eat through either. I recently hit 40 patrons on my Patreon site, and I'm grateful how fast this family has grown. You guys have gotten some early spoilers and test results. I'll try to do better for everyone. Anyways, welcome aboard Boriesz. I don't know if I'm saying that right, I'm sorry. Mr. Drew 42, welcome back, Jandor and Remi. Hope you guys enjoyed my research and the clips. I tried my best to simplify it and repeat as much as possible so you guys remember and retain it without going 30 minutes over like some people do. I also got 2 more iTunes $20 cards left, so if you want to enter the giveaway, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, or don't, whatever. Leave a comment down below with the keyword tier list. I'm going to draw 2 winners. I don't care if it's iOS or Android. You can gift it to your iOS friends or some shit like that, you know. I'll be doing that drawing on Monday and announce winners on Thanksgiving Day. As for you Android users out there, hold tight. I got some deals coming in from some of the sponsors that want to do this. The US Google Play cards will be coming in, so stay safe, stay tight, and see you guys in the next video. I'm out.